warm up. So that's the warm up done. I used Garmin track mode, which is the first time I've ever used it. It was only 10 meters out from doing 2K. It's pretty decent. I've never used it. I know Chorus has a really good feature, but first time I got an opportunity to do it. So 2K warm up done. I'm just going to do some dynamic warm up, and then I'm going to do some strides, and then I'm going to get into the session of doing 8 reps of 3 minutes at zone 4. Like I said, I don't care what the pace is today because I actually don't even want to know what the pace is today. 8 times 3 minutes with a 2-minute walk. I'm opting for a walk today just because of the fact is this is my first one back, and also give me a chance to get the heart rate back up again, and then as we progress in the next couple of weeks I can then transition into a float jog, etc, etc. And for the cool down I'll put the spikes on and just to give them a feel. Really excited to try them, never tried them before, and obviously to see how my foot feels in them, and then we'll do a cool down and then we are out of here.
Would you like to tell the camera where you've been?
So where have I been for the past 4 weeks, or meaningful running content? So I have been waiting for this moment to get back. So I haven't gone anywhere, always been around, always are around. Getting out the fast shoes today. Didn't opt to wear street flies just because these are a little bit more cushioned. I'm trying to protect my foot as well. But we've gone with the OG today. I don't want to fade today. It's not necessary to take a gel, but I need the boost. Texture wise, it's like jelly, thick jelly. Taste, it's like a slight sweetness.
It's like tapioca.
Anyone who's had bubble tea, don't do it. Don't have it.
It was the best. I highly recommend vanilla chai with the tapioca balls, guys.
Okay, get ready for rep 2. Get carried away. 550 mile average for rep 2. Not gonna lie, I think I may be a bit carried away, but I'm gonna try and hold that speed. Mentally for me, I know it's 2 laps of the track, which is working good for this one back, but I'll be chuffed if I can hold that speed for all 8, but there's no guarantees because I think I'm going to be sick. I'm out of shape, but we didn't die. Woo!
That's too many Maryland cookies for you guys.
Down. Don't quit. Don't quit. 2 more. 2 more. One more rep. Save the best till last. Reps. Oh, finished. Workout done. Perceived effort 8 out of 10. Felt strong though. So, purpose of today's workout was to work at that threshold zone 4. I had it set up on my watch at zone 4. Reason being because if you're coming back off an injury, effort is the best way to gauge rather than pace. Pace will come. Pace will come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many weeks. But effort stays the same. It also detracts away from feeling crap, because pace can sometimes make you feel a little bit like, oh my god, I'm not where I used to be when you're in your peak. We all do that. We all compare when we was in our peak, and when we come back from injured, it's wrong to do that. I recommend if you're coming back from a layoff or you haven't done a speed session for a while, go to heart rate, wear a heart rate strap, and that is the best way to gauge it. Super lightweight. Not gonna lie, I'm excited to do this. So I've never ever worn spikes in 15 years of running. So with spikes, you have to screw the studs in, which is what grips into the ground. The reason why I bought these is because they were cheap. £90 for a pair of spikes is pretty good value. Also with Zoom X, what we're used to running in, been after a pair of these for a long time, but I've never had the need to do it. So with the Tracksmith Mile, like I said, you're gonna need to wear a pair of spikes because you can't turn up in a high stack shoe because of the fact that someone might turn around and say, are you thick or something? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few 200s in these. 200s is a nice distance. I'm just going to see how they feel my foot. Picked up 2 sizes in these. I picked up an 8 and an 8.5. I wear 8.5 in all my Nike shoes. I think with spikes they need to feel pretty snug. I'm going to wear a pair of thin socks because I'm a bit worried about getting blisters if I go completely sockless. So I'm a newbie to spikes. So if there's someone watching, if you're watching this and you wear them all the time and you recommend going sockless, how do I do that other than just putting them on and just going for it? So yeah, I want them to fit pretty snug. You don't need to have a lot of room in them. They're going to feel very snappy because of the grip that the little needles give. I just want to know if they feel cushioned because you've got a little bit of Zoom X foam here, but this will encourage run on your forefoot, because if you're heel striking in a pair of spikes, I think you need to go and get your form checked out. I don't think it's a pair that I'd ever need to go and buy again. Track spikes felt great, not gonna lie. They feel amazing on. They just look fantastic. In terms of a feeling, they don't feel like a spike. They feel like a cushioned shoe. I'm not landing on my heels or anything like that, so the form is good. Super grippy around the bends, got the confidence to go into the bends. But I think, yeah, they feel fantastic. Feel sharp, feel lightweight. I have gone half a size down to my normal UK 8.5 for all the shoes that I wear across any brand. Bear that in mind if you are going for a track spike, half a size down. I have gone with socks and most likely will continue wearing with socks just because I don't want a blister or anything like that, and I don't quite have the confidence to pull off without socks just yet. Thumbs up for me in the spikes, especially ahead of the Tracksmith Mile. I need to be able to few sessions in them. I will bring them again out next week. I think I'll do another track session, and then from there we can give them another roll. So thumbs up for the Dragonflies. So track session is done. First time in Mile End since before the pandemic started. Made lots of memories on this track. Positives from the track session today is fitness isn't as bad as I thought, which was pretty good. Obviously seen the stats of the run, which is brilliant. Couple of turnovers, so I did a few 200s, 400, just to get the legs moving after the session. No issues whatsoever. Felt fine. Very, very positive track session. First one back after 7 weeks. So happy boy, happy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up and to consider subscribing down below. And until the next one, I will see you then.